Hello and welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena. And I think I'm having a little bit of an error here. My scoreboard's not coming through. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there it goes. And I'm SputnikKobra. I'm joined by one of my favorites, Hex. How are you doing right now, Hex?
You fluster me, man. Yeah, I'm excited for this game, Quackheads versus Envy. Nice master matchup in the EU at this point. I can see that Envy is not using Infiltrate but Study at the moment, so I'm excited to see what happens over there. Yeah, what can I say? I'm really excited, and I'm also really excited because I got a new mic, which is not this one yet, but in the next game or the game afterwards, I'm finally gonna get a better mic. So I'm really excited about that as well.
And what mic did you get?
I got the HyperX Quadcast by one of our sponsors actually, HyperX. I saw that the mic was available, and it's better than what I have now, way better. So I'm gonna use that from next match probably, or the match after.
And it's probably the auto exposure on my camera. I know sometimes it just bugs out, so that's why I'm so red. I gotta fix the auto exposure, but I'm actually naturally this red.
Yeah, because you just worked out probably.
I mean, I did just get done working out, and then I got in the shower, and then I got dressed, and then I got on camera for all of you beautiful people, and I mainly did it just to impress Hex here. You're already making you talk about you being flustered. I'm already flustered.
I know. I have that effect on you, I guess.
You most definitely do. And later today, we're gonna be casting Nantes versus. I think do you remember who it was?
We're gonna do Hellbent versus. Yeah, we're gonna do Hellbent versus Quackheads, and then we're gonna do Hyperion versus Nantes Esport, which is 1.5 hours after the start of Hellbent versus Quackheads, which is right after this one. So it's 1-2, then a bit of a break, and then another one, which is gonna be it's gonna be an exciting evening for EU games.
Absolutely. So we've got a double header right now. We're waiting for Quackheads to get in game. We did tell them that we were going to delay 15 minutes, so maybe they thought we were on course for that. So now we just got to chat to the audience. And Rex Dash coming through with the 80 bits. I think he did that for you, Hex.
Probably. I mean, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. There is someone in chat who's asking, how's your back, Sputnik?
Oh my god. You know, I always get this from PP. The most beautiful name, Pi PP, exactly. One of my favorite people. And you know, my back, it's doing great today. Every time I slouch forward, which I tend to do, he calls me out, and I appreciate that. And Kat's asking me, how are the kids? They're great. The twins are fantastic. Shout out to QL Young.
Yeah. And Dage, yeah, the Uvu emote, I've been throwing that in the PTS Discord server every single day basically. And I threw it in the mission briefing as well. I want an Uvu emote in Echo Arena as well. And PP is glad that your back is good. That's good. I think he asked you that twice now today, or 3 times. But it's always good to make sure, you know?
Definitely, and with that being said, we've got everybody in the arena. Oh. So you can chatter for a little bit more while I tell these teams to ready up.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, chat? How you doing? I gotta be entertaining. How do I be entertaining? Can you teach me that, Sputnik? Because you're the OG caster. How do I entertain people? I see that simply Alina is going for Study. I know who that is. I see Jonas as well, Turbo, simping for Sputnik at the moment.
Well, one of my friends is who I used to DJ with. He also runs a DJ podcast. Duke is in the chat. He's saying, "You got kids?" And no, this is just a joke that we've all been doing. But with that being said, I don't have kids, and we're ready to start this matchup between Envy and Quackheads.
Ali calling me a weirdo for calling her username on Twitch, but with that being said, we're gonna go with the first joust, which will be taken by Envy as they headbutt it downfield. No one there to pick it up though, but the stack is there. Trying to get the position, passing it to National. National waiting, passing it down to Niles, and Niles dunking it in 60 meters per second. We're only 12 seconds in, it's already 2 points for Envy.
And Envy with this quick start, able to just get it down court, get possession outside the bubble, work it into the bubble, and Niles with that drive, finding the shot at 5 meters. So 30 seconds off the clock now, this nice start to Envy. It's up to Quackheads to, get back some initial momentum. And they're going to get stunned right there by that Envy stack, and Envy looking to pursue the possession holder. They're going to get broken up, and now with possession at the floor is the boss setting it up.
Yeah, that's what's so great about these master games. I mean, from the first second you get out of the tunnel, the speed is already on, and it's already neck and neck with all these teams. And now Envy clearing it downfield. The stack is there to pick it up. Going for a mail slot is National, throwing it between the shield and nest with 80 meters per second. A nice 3-point there. They're already 5 points above.
And talk about maintaining this momentum. They're going to put 3 more on the board. And, it's just right now they weren't able to capitalize. Quackheads wasn't able to capitalize on that drive towards the bubble. They would bounce it off the upper part of the crossbar. And, it's looking like Envy's just really controlling the tempo of this game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really keeping the speed up. And as that being said, Stody now getting into the bubble, getting saved by, I can't read the name from here, I'm a bit blind. Now though to pick it up, 2 points on the board again for Envy. They really have that momentum right now, and they keep getting the pace up. And I mean, Quackheads is just not able to answer back at this point. They really need to step up the speed and see if they can get some points on the board and get back into the game.
And what a terrific save from Middleman. Middleman, very impressive goalie, able to make that close range save, but just not able to get it out of the bubble. So Envy would regain possession and capitalize on that drive.
Yeah, I figured out now how to put my game into full screen, so now I can actually read the names, as the stack is just barely misses the disc, but Quackhead's there to pick it up, clearing it down the middle, trying to find their stacks to counter that attack basically, but the Envy defense is there. National throwing it back down to the other side, as both stacks are now racing for the disc. And Envy is there first, probably. Niles is trying to fly towards it, grabs it, waits for his teammates to get back. Misses the pass goes a bit wide. Stody trying to get the disc back, but gives up as National's there in the back to pick it up. But passes it to Stody, cutting in his BK, goes a bit above, picks it back up and dunks it in from the backboard. What an amazing play from BK. Really good how he manages to save his mistake, or it wasn't a mistake, I can't really tell, but really nice goal from National there, from BK, sorry.
I don't know if BK knew where that rebound was going, or he just looked up and found it in his hand, but nonetheless, a great play from BK, able to find that rebound off the ceiling on that very difficult angle of a shot.
Yeah, and now possession is Gobshite passing it to the boss. Passing it back to give us some time. Middleman trying to get it a bit downfield, but it gets intercepted by BK. BK now passing it down to his teammates, goes a bit wide, but the Niles is there to pick it up. Is getting pressured by Boss, who stuns him out. They're gonna try and play it a bit slower, passing it back to the goal, and now trying to dribble it, but BK there with the intercept, trying to go for the shot, but it hits the shield. Now Quackhead's clearing it down to the right tunnel, doesn't quite get there. Irony Man trying to pick that up, looking for an open clear, gets there, hits Pac-Man. Nice pickup by the stack as they're trying to get it into the bubble.
And it will be cleared out through that tube, getting past that backline player, but Quackheads will find their stack. They will try to find it along the floor. It's going to bounce up towards the ceiling, and Gob will find it. So Gob looking for an angle. He's got this forward advantage, and he's sending it down. That might be in, but it's going to be picked up, and the boss is going to send that one in at 9 meters. So that's the first 3 points on the board for Quackheads, able to wrestle some momentum back as we approach the halftime mark in this first round.
Yeah, those first couple of points that Envy scored, you could really see that Quackheads needed to warm up a bit. It seems like they're getting the momentum a bit back. They seem to have more possession at this point already. And it's just to see if they can answer back to those 9 points that they scored. As they try to clear it down the tunnel, doesn't quite get there, but the boss is there to pick it up, gives a little slap, but then gets stunned out by Niles, who slaps it towards the opposite side of the field. National with an amazing 3-pointer for an open goal. They're now 12-3 with still 5 minutes left on the clock.
And National with that forward advantage, just taking his time and ripping that one at 18 meters a second, at 19 meters. So very impressive fast shot from National. And it will be now Joust advantage to Quackheads. Not able to find that pass along the wall. It's going to bounce around two, but it's going to be picked up by Irony Man, trying to send it back to that back line. Middleman's going to find it, sending an interception into BK's hands. BK looking for this angle. That one's going to go off the backboard. Looking to pursue it will be his teammate, and BK is going to slap that one right in.
Yeah.
But actually, that might have been a headbutt.
No, it was. It bounced towards the shield, and they just let it slowly go in. You can see it's a 39-meter shot. That's a really amazing play, and unlucky for Quackheads that there was no goalie to pick that up, even though they had someone to dunk it in if something went bad. But really great intercepts coming from BK as Quackheads now tries to clear it downfield as they're now on shoulder. Goes for the shot, goes a bit wide. Defensive Envy there to pick it up and clear it downfield. Stacks are already there. Quite misses the disc, but there's National to pick it up. Uses his teammate as an anchor as he... Wow, what a shot in bottom top pocket, 18 meters. What an amazing play to use your own teammate as an anchor to turn around and go for that shot. It's now 17-3 and there's still 3 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if Quackheads can pick up the momentum and try to get back in this game.
So with Joust advantage now is Quackheads. Middleman is in the left. You can see that Envy stack being so quick to pursue these passes. They're going to find it at the ceiling. National trying to find that shot or that pass forward, but Middleman getting that stun off, now sending it forward. It's going to be in the hands of Gob. It's going to be another turnover and an anchor, actually not an anchor shot, but a mail slot, mixing my terms up. But Quackheads will get it back and send another interception. So BK looking for this bounce shot, and it's going to ding, and they're going to look to pick it up, but it's going to go in the hands of the boss.
The boss now clears it down to the blue side, but Envy is already there to pick it up. 2 stacks arrive. And oh, the quick turnover. Quackheads now with the disc, trying to pass it back. Doesn't really go to a teammate, unfortunately, as Envy clears it down to the orange field. Stacks are already there as they dunk it in. Stody with 2 points on the board, 19-3. I mean, Envy is just punishing Quackheads for every single mistake that they do. They really are setting the pace of this game with the speed they get their stacks together, and they can get the disc so unbelievably quickly. And Quackheads just has no chance to answer back at this point, as they desperately try to get it out of their zone, in a controlled way. So they pass it down to Irony Man. Irony Man looking for a shot, but he passes it to the boss. The boss passing it back now to Irony Man. As they're trying to get it into the bubble in a controlled way. Gobshite looking around where his teammates are, trying to get it into the offense. But it gets intercepted by National, who tries to clear it out but doesn't go right through. Niles to pick it up though, throws it to the roof as it's picked up by Quackheads again.
So the boss now looking for that clear, actually that pass forward, so you go in the hands of Irony Man. You can see how Envy is so quick to retreat to the bubble, get into defense, and BK with that stack able to make that stop. It's gonna be another turnover at mid as Middleman shuts off that clear angle. And Quackheads just trying to find some rhythm, a minute on the clock, trying to get into this bubble. They've got some good passing. They have a drive, and Middleman's going to take it in, so that's another 2 points. Too little, too late, but they need this momentum, and they're going to carry this into the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to find that speed, that momentum. You can see that the passing play is really good on Quackhead's side, but Envy's just a bit too quick with those stacks and with really good reads on the intercepts. And they're just shutting down all the opportunities that Quackheads has. I'm really curious to see what they'll do in round 2, as there's 30 seconds left on the clock, and Envy with possession. BK now trying to cross pass it to Niles, as Niles is now on passing it to National. National goes for a dunk, And another 2 points on the board for Envy. It's 21-5, and that will probably be round 1 taken by Envy, and we'll go into round 2.
Yeah, so as the time runs out, they'll have 2 seconds after they touch that disc. But Quackheads finding some good passing in the later half of this round. Unfortunately, they're going to fall 5-21 in the first round. They still have another round to force this third one.
Yeah, let's see if Quackheads can actually pick up the momentum at this point and see if they can answer back to these 5 points that they got. I mean, the plays that they did for those 5 points were really good plays. They were really controlled. But Envy is a bit quicker at this point, and they can shut it down easily. But carrying their team at this point is National with the points, and BK with those intercepts that he got. We got National with 10 points and 2 assists, 1 save. We got BK with 5 points, 1 assist and 2 saves. And then Niles and Stody with Niles 4 points and Stody 2 points. And then on Quackhead's side, we have Boss with 3 points, an assist and a save, and a Middleman with 2 points and 2 saves. So I'm really curious to see what will happen in the next round, if they can turn this around and maybe force a round 3, who knows.
And everybody in chat saying, come on, feed my Echo Arena gambling addiction. I don't know if I can do that. I can't enable that behavior. And if I could, I would have moderation abilities. But yeah, I certainly would do that. But right now I can't. And Alikos saying, nice logo, Quacks. It's definitely something. With that being said, we're going to be going into the second round.
Yeah, and also remember to hydrate. Someone redeemed their hydrate points. But now with the Joust, round 2, Quackheads is there first. Envy is nowhere to be found yet, but they have 2 stacks ready as they intercept that disc. Now free floating. Envy has those stacks ready as they clear it down the field. Stacks get split up, but National is moving slowly towards the disc. He's there first with a dunk in the top pocket. With a ding, 2 points on the board. We're 18 seconds in. Let's see how this game goes.
Definitely. So Joust advantage now to Quackheads. 30 seconds off the clock. We saw this last round. But, Quackheads needs to find that rhythm initially. They need to get it off the start. And they're going to almost lose it there. That Envy stack is trying to force these errors, but Quackheads will actually be able to disable them with the short back and forth passing. And not able to find that bounce off the Geo is a member of Quackheads, and Envy looking to pounce. They're going to be able to get it at mid, and they're going to look for this relay down court. And now they have an open 3 opportunity, and just taking that one in is the Niles.
Yeah, amazing play from Envy there. They just get the disc in their bubble so unbelievably quickly. I see Call Me Pipias, when are they playing combat? That would be a big plot twist if you see guns appear in this arena right now. I don't think they will. As now Quackheads goes for a quicker joust than they normally would, but passing it down the tunnel now is Irony Man to pick it up with Gobshite in the back. Now passing it to Double Diamond is Middleman waiting. They're slowly trying to get it out, but the stack is just a bit too quick, and BK throws it downfield, but it gets intercepted by Middleman. They're desperately trying to get that disc. National now throwing it down the tunnel. Need to get their stacks ready, and Envy is there already. Now National dings it off the rim, and it's a free-floating disc. Now Quackhead's trying to grab it, but he gets stunned out as they pass it up the ceiling. Stody now passing it back to National. National waiting on the backboard for that shot on goal. Another 2 points on the board for Envy. And Joust advantage goes to Quackheads.
So now with this 7-point lead over Quackheads, 2 minutes off the clock, Joust advantage back to Quackheads. Quackheads was able to get it out of their backcourt against this Envy stack with that nice short passing. And bouncing off double would be that Envy stack. One of the players of Envy would be disabled on that stun. They would trade with the QB, but now at the ceiling, it's going to turn over to Niles, but finding his Gob and then turning it right back over will be Gob into the hands of National. So National trying to find an angle and another turnover. The boss making this drive off the backboard, but it's not going to be good. But talk about just pursuing that disc and getting it back, just back and forth right now. So National now with that clear into the bubble of Quackheads.
Yeah, absolutely. Quackheads is not giving up at this point. They're really trying desperately to get that disc out of their hands and making a good play into the bubble. Unfortunately, that last backboard just barely missed, which is a really good play. Ooh, bounces off the shield. Now it's a free floating disc, but Danel's there to pick it up, passes it to BK. BK gets stunned out by the boss, but he also is stunned out at this point. Now it's anyone's disc, but Quackheads is there to pick it up as they try to clear it down field, but the stacks get stunned out, and the Envy stack is there first. But no, it's Gobshite trying to clear it out, but Stody for the intercept, waiting for that pass. BK now with the disc, passing it to the Niles, but the Niles gets stunned out, and as the disc flows to the floor, it's Quackheads who will slap it back to the goal and now clear it down to the right tunnel.
And he's going to get past that backline player of Envy. This is a chance for Quackheads, but looking to get it will be Envy. Envy getting stunned out. Quackheads now with possession. Irony Man sending that pass back to Double Diamonds to the boss. This is a chance for them. They just have to get this drive, but it will bounce off the Geo, be slapped through by Envy towards that bubble, and the Envy stack is quick. They're not able to get it off that first bounce, but the second stack will find it, and BK's going to put that one in for 2.
Yeah, Envy now with a 9-point lead, still 5 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, I mean, Quackheads really need to pick up the pace at this point, and I think I broke my chair. Oh no. Well, that doesn't really matter. Joust advantage goes to Quackheads as they wait it out a bit, trying to pass it down slowly, trying to get that stack moving out of their way, zigzagging it across the arena. A bit of a miscommunication probably, as they accidentally drop the disc now, as they slap it away from the goal, trying to clear it down the tunnel. Now Gobshite trying to shoot the disc, but it gets intercepted by that fast stack of Stody and Niles. Niles crossing a bit too fast of a pass as Niles misses that. The boss now trying to get that disc with 2 Envy players on him. He does get the disc out, but there's no one there to receive it at this point. Niles there to pick it up, throwing it down to who has it? It's National has it. He clears it down the field. Defense of Quackheads there to pick it up. Trying to clear it down the tunnel and dribble it down. Doesn't quite get out yet as the stack is broken. Trying for a boop shot, but doesn't quite make it as... Wow, boss goes in for a 3-pointer. Great opportunity there. It's now 9-3. Let's see if they can keep the momentum up and make some more points. Still 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. So hit the pause button. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen now.
So someone in chat said that Stody's hand was out, and that was a long possession. I felt like that one went on for a while, and now they have the time to call this timeout. Envy will have joust advantage, and if Stody's hand was malfunctioning, he'll surely get it back soon. But looking at chat, I'm reading over here, and someone's saying that Hex, you're the worst caster in existence. How did you get so bad?
I don't know, man. And thank you, VRML Zoro, for the sub with Twitch Prime. I'm gonna ignore what Sputnik said because I know he's lying. He's just looking into a mirror at this point, trying to find satisfaction, but he won't get it. He's a bully. And yeah, I broke something off my chair. I don't know what it is. I heard a piece of plastic fall, and my chair like squeaks now, which is not good.
This is quality content. But talk about quality content. VR Mizoro coming through with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you so much. We're gonna use that money to buy Hex a new chair. It's gonna be a lawn chair. It's gonna be made out of plastic, and it's gonna be so uncomfortable because he deserves it.
I'm gonna get one of those racing chairs which you lay down in, and I'm gonna use that to game really awkwardly. Can I play VR? Can I play Echo Arena with a steering wheel?
Well, I play Echo Arena with my feet sometimes, and that's top tier.
Oh, pause has been lifted as we go into continue this round number 2. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Envy with joust advantage. Let's see what they'll do, and let's see if the problems are fixed. I guess they are, otherwise they wouldn't pause, of course. Stody now passing it back, doesn't quite get there, misses the pass, but trying to get it back is Quackheads, but he clears it against the Geo, and there's Niles to pick it up as he passes it to National with an amazing back shot back from the back of the goal, as they now have 11-3, answering back to that last goal from Quackheads. Now it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, 11-3. Let's see if Quackheads can still turn this around. Who knows?
And Flair saying, I think you saw me. Well, I only play under my name. I don't play under Smurf, so if it was SputnikKobra with no spaces, I don't know if they're impersonators these days. But maybe, I don't know. I never remember. And this long shot coming through, that one's a bounce off the lower part of the shield. It's going to go into the hands of the Niles on that backstack, sending it forward now to Stody. Stody to the floor. National up to the ceiling. No one's there. So that's going to really take some steam out of that possession.
Yeah, as Quackheads tries to clear it down, but hits just the side of the tunnel. National with the Niles with a nice back slap. As the Niles takes it in with a nice interception, nice crossing play from Niles there as he takes it in right past the goalie. An unexpected goal in the eyes of the goalie, perhaps. As Jow's advantage again goes to Quack. They're envious 10 points in front with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Quackheads really need to pick up the momentum and the pace if they still want to force a round 3. But the intercept from Niles again as he throws it down towards their bubble. And National to pick it up with another nice goal from National as he dunks it in for another 2 points. It's 15-3. It's going to be a difficult one for Quackheads to come back from this.
And I'm just reading this chat, and I'm actually blushing right now. So, I guess thank you, but now just finished to Quackheads, middleman to QB, banking left, not able to find that pass and be picked up off the Geo by National. And they're going to lose it. I think it was a headbutt that came through from one of his teammates. And sending it back to the back line will be Quackheads, middleman up to Gob. Gob looking for this long shot that might be good. But it's going to be stopped by National on that backstack.
Yeah, so they try to clear down the tunnel, but it bounces off. But PK there to pick it up, trying to get it out of there, but it keeps bouncing back into the side of Envy. Now the boss with a shot on goal doesn't quite get it, gets stunned out too early, and there's the whole Envy defense trying to get the disc out of his hand. BK with a long shot doesn't quite get there, bounces towards the ceiling, but BK there to pick it up anyway as he slams it in from the top of the goal with another 2 points on the board. I mean, 17-3, 1 minute left on the clock. Unless a miracle happens, I think this game is going to Envy.
I believe, but even if I believe, there's no math. There's, as TutorialBot always said, there's no mathematical time. I actually think he only said it once, and then I think we all said it to death. But
I'm really bad at math, so I don't do that. I just read the time. I see 48 seconds, and I see a 3 and a 17. And from my knowledge, a 17 is more than 3. So that's my math knowledge at this point.
You and me both. You know, what's the circumference of that disc? You know, tell me the radius of this. And with that long clear going through, middleman has shut it off. It's only 30 seconds left on the clock. A long pass coming through. It's going to meet the boss's hands. The boss has his pass opportunity at shield. Envy already back into their bubble. So BK will pick it up. And as these last few seconds run out, it's going to be picked up at the ceiling by Stody. And Stody's going to put that last one in. And there is enough time for a score, I believe. I don't know. Like you said, you're not good at math. I'm not good at math. And I don't think... Alacost, usually when he's running cams, I think Alacost is an engineer. But I'm pretty sure he's terrible at math, too. I don't know how he got that degree.
Yeah, same. I question a lot about Alacost. I mean, don't worry about it. Everyone has a lot of questions. Maybe... I don't know. I'm a god at math.
I bet he cheated all the way through university.
I think so, yeah. He had like things written on his arm and on his feet, probably. Sput, you answer my question.
What is the question?
What is the question? How many subs for a feet cam, Sput?
How many subs for a feet cam? I mean... You know, I'm at a loss for words right now.
If you want to see his feet, join my Discord channel. Subscribe to his Twitch channel, I think. Is that how it works, Sputnik? I'm also lost for words, kind of. But
every Tuesday, I think. Every Tuesday in Hex's Discord, I vacuum my room on camera. It's become a tradition.
True. That is true. And he goes into the Discord, he turns on his cam, turns off his mic, and then he just vacuums for like a good 15 minutes. And we're all just looking at him. working that vacuum cleaner. It's really something. It's pure entertainment.
But with that being said, we have to get ready for the next match, which is Quackheads versus Hellbent. So we'll be right back, and you can dream of my feet forevermore. I don't know, I'm not a poet, but we'll be back. I'm SputnikKobra, that's Hex, and we'll see you in a few.
Hello, my name is Caesar, and I play for Team Aurora.
Hi, my name is Moonface, and I play for Team Aurora.
Hello, my name is Steel, and I play on Aurora.
Hey, my name is Luna, and I play on Team Aurora.
Hi, my name is Burnsy, and I play for Aurora.
Hello, my name is Netmaster, and I play for Team Aurora.
I'm excited to show people what we can do and what other teams should be scared of.
I feel like what separates us from other teams is our chemistry and determination to win.
As a team of both experienced and newer players, we are here to show everyone that we belong in Master and ready to prove everyone wrong and put the league on notice.
We are feeling pretty confident, and we're very excited to be participating in the Challenge Cup.
Hey, my name is Negative Zero, and I play on Team Anomaly.
Hey, my name's Chocolate, and I play on Team Anomaly.
Hello, my name is Acorn, and I play on Anomaly.
Hello, my name is Sweet Tooth. I play on Team Anomaly.
Hello, my name is Fontac, and I play on Team Anomaly.
Heyo, my name is Big Butt, and I play on Anomaly.
Series against Anomaly.
As a team, I'm sure that we're all definitely excited to hopefully claim our spot back into Master Tier and show what we're made of.
I think that what separates from other teams is that we are.
Hello and welcome back. I'm SputnikKobra. Everyone loves my feet, except my podiatrist. I actually got a good story for this as we kill some time. I'm with Hex. You know Hex. Everyone knows Hex. Oh, and hold on. I gotta fix one thing. So Hex, take it from here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You put me quite on the spot there. Yeah, everybody loves their feet. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna do Hellbent versus Quackheads now. Interesting to see. Again, a master game. Hellbent has been doing really strong in this season so far. They've improved a lot. Quackheads might be a bit down from the last game, but we'll see how they do this game. As Sputnik, you fixed it. I'm proud of you. You can do cams.
I'm proud of myself. So it looks
Yeah.
like a fifth person will join. So I guess I have time to, as I fix what's happening, I guess I'll bring in my camera. It'll be horribly exposed. Alright, so...
Feet story time.
Oh, you want a foot story?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you told it, and Jonas said buckle up feet story, and Cosmic said, hey, no feet stories. I mean, you brought this upon yourself, I mean.
Alright, so... Can we have a prediction? I don't have moderator. I can't do that. And I don't know why my camera's screwing up. But I'm just imagine I'm red with embarrassment. So...
Okay.
I'm flat-footed. I'm horribly flat-footed, and I started running again. And I need to get... It's painful, because I'm so fat now. So, I go to the podiatrist to get warning Callan. So I go to the podiatrist to get my feet molded for custom insoles for my flat feet. And you know, the doctor's talking to me, and he's just like doing the mold for my feet. And this was the day after the Super Bowl, and I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I watched like 15 minutes of it. Not a big fan of American football lately. And he's talking to me, asking me about the game while he's just massaging my feet, and he's trying to look me in the eyes. And you know, I can't look this guy in the eyes. I have to like look away. So like he's like looking me in the eyes as he's massaging my feet, and I'm like, I can't do this. I just like, I look at him and like I avert my gaze, and I'm like talking to him and my face is to the side, and I'm like, I can't do this. So Hex, how do you feel about someone massaging your feet and then trying to talk into your face?
Depends on the context. This is a story I was not expecting. This is like 2 a.m. Discord stuff that you're now talking about. This is cursed.
You know what?
People asked for it and you delivered, so I mean.
Look.
You're not to blame here.
You know, I'm just giving people. This is a good story. It's definitely a good. I mean, now I think I'm a little bit redder. I don't know if it's my camera. You can just imagine I'm super embarrassed. But and Cosmic saying, "Spud, I would be honored to make direct eye contact while massaging your feet."
Okay, we're gonna mess it. We're gonna go away from this. I don't know. National is still in the game. I can't see him though.
This is when you tag. This is when you tag the teams and say, "Please, for the love of God, ready up." They're like, they seriously delayed our match for 6 minutes so he could tell this awful story. But with that being said,
yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
All right. With that being said, we're waiting on these teams to ready up.
I just pinged the teams.
Oh wait, they
So
still have
ready up, but
Watchdog in the arena. Who's Watchdog?
Watchdog is the sub that they're playing with right now. I see that
They have 5 people in the arena.
Yeah, that's because National just put off the headset. I think I can still see him floating in the orange side.
I don't know.
Blue team is ready.
Are you still here with me, Hex? And hold on, I have to bring Hex back in. I guess we're gonna go into gameplay with their 5th person in the arena. And I have to bring Hex back in. Hex, they can hear you now.
Hello.
And they can hear that beautiful voice. So this is the start of round 1.
Yes.
Quackheads versus Hellbent. So
just to clarify, it's not a 5th person. National is there from the last game. He's now stuck in the spawn area. He was AFK. As Watchdog tries to go for a quick goal there, but misses the goal just a bit. Now passes it to Baguette as he gets stunned out by the defense of Quackheads. Quackheads there to pick it up. Try to stack down, but loses a stack. Already trying to get the stack back together, so Disc is now floating in the trench of Hellbent. Going for the 3-point, it goes a bit wide as it's being saved by Loki. Loki clearing it down and passing it to Baguette. Baguette trying to go for a long shot as it barely hits the goal. Doesn't quite get there though, as Quack is trying to get it out. Throwing it down the middle, trying for a pass, but doesn't quite get there as it's now a free floating Disc in Hellbent's area.
So I guess that's a glitch or something. This is a job for Alikos. Certainly not for me, but with that cross pass up to Ness and that pass below the goal and that disabled goalie, the boss is going to put that one in for 2.
Yeah, really quick aggression from both teams. I think Quackheads is trying to prove themselves again. I mean, they're already a good team. Envy is just really quick, and they played both really well in the last game. But they're just trying to farm points, I think, at this point. Both teams play really well. As they try to clear it down, Stack is there from Hellbent as they try to get it underneath the goal. Loki now there with a bottom, I can't see properly. I think it's a top pocket from Loki. Now it's 2-2, 11 seconds in a joust basically, and they already answered back to Quackheads. 8 minutes left on the clock, and it's a tie game.
I mean, isn't it all a matter of perspective?
I mean, it's 0G, so I mean, I can just turn around. I can flip my monitor, and it's a bottom pocket. So I mean, that's true.
So technically, you could be correct, but getting stunned out will be gobbed to be picked up at the ceiling by Locky 11. It's a tie game in this first round in this matchup, the second of this block today, and then we'll be having non versus. Yes. I don't remember. Yes, let's go with yes. My memory is awful.
Nant versus Hyperion. Nant versus Hyperion after probably like an hour after this game ends. It's at 21:30 GMT. We'll do Hyperion versus Nantes as Quackheads now clears it out of their side of the field, throwing it down the tunnel. It's in the sky, and Hellbent is there to pick it up, but gets stunned out by Irony Man. Irony Man trying to get it through the disc, pass it to a stunned out teammate, unfortunately. And the boss was there trying to pick it up. It wasn't the boss, or it might have been. I couldn't see. As they now clear it down the field, Baguette trying. He sits on the shield, waiting for that disc to arrive as he shoots it in for another 2 points on the board. Now a 2-point lead to Hellbent.
And turning it around is Hellbent. So, you know, I definitely think there is no sky though. I can't support you on that one.
I'll call it upside down trench then.
So upside down trench, inverted trench, that little divot in the upper part.
The hole in the ceiling.
And to be intercepted by Baguette on that pass from Quackheads, now sending it forward will be Hellbent. Hellbent working their way into the bubble, sending it behind goal, and finding it will be Akil Allen with that full send at a meter.
Yeah, really great play. Trying to confuse the goalie as he stuns it right into his... He basically throws it right into his chest for another 2 points. Now 4 points in the lead. As the joust advantage is from Quackheads at this point, trying to slowly move it down the tunnel as one player from Hellbent is there to pick it up. Was not enough, but it's now intercepted by Baguette, who tries to throw it back to a teammate, but he gets stunned out halfway through the throw. Irony Man gets stunned out as he tries to move it back a bit, and the stack from Hellbent is ready to throw it down and pick it back up. Misses the disc unfortunately through the bounce in the tunnel. Both teams now trying to get the disc, but it's Quackheads who will get it as they pass it back, but both the players there are stunned out. It goes back towards the ceiling. Not skies, I will call it ceiling. Allen getting stunned out, trying to go for that mill slot, and dinks off the rim via the backboard. What an unlucky shot, almost an amazing goal from Quackheads as Baguette tries to get it down to the tunnel. Hellbent tried to clear it out now, but it bounces off the side of the tunnel. A free floating disc, but it's now picked up by Quackhead. Free floating, I need to get it in my mouth. In the bubble, Quackhead's trying to answer, and it's Irony Man who will find the 2 points, trying to get that momentum back. It's now 6-4, and we still have half the game left.
Someone needs to redeem a hydrate, because Hex certainly needs it.
Please, please, I beg you. It's only 200 channel points or something.
But now with possession to Hellbent sending it forward, that's going to miss its target, but that backstat will find it at the wall. Getting stunned out though, but still kind of getting that pass off. Locky 11 sending it to double. It's going to go into the hands of Gob of Quackheads. So Quackheads sending these short passes in their backcourt, almost getting an interception would be Hellbent. Now with possession is the boss, showing what he does best, sending it back to his teammate, and Quackheads just really slowing it down right now. They're only down by 2 in this first round.
Yeah, as Quackheads clears it down to Hellbent's side, but Hellbent's there first to pick it up. I say, try to clear it down the middle. It's getting picked up by Lucky, trying to pass it down, take the game slow. They have the advantage in the points. Baguette now passing it to Lucky, but it gets intercepted by the boss as he gets stunned out as well. Gobshai trying to get it, but gets stunned out too. Trying to pass it back, get their offense ready to set up. Middleman passing it now to Irony Man. Irony Man looking for his teammates, trying to cross it in, but he gets stunned out near the shield, and it's intercepted by Allen as he tries to clear it down the tunnel. Doesn't quite get there. It's the boss who will pick it up and pass it back for a reset.
Yeah, and someone calling out that doing what he does best. I thought he was going to move on the Geo and avoid the challenger, but he just sent it back, so I kind of got caught in that line. But with some nice passing right now is Hellbent, getting it down court. It's going to bounce around at the lower part of mid, being picked up by Akil Allen. Akil Allen now sending it down court, not getting it as that backline player Middleman. So it will go into the hands of the boss, and the boss doing what he does best, which is just floating around, and I'm not really going to get anything on that line. I got to wait till he scores or something.
I gotta say, Cosmic Multi, I love you guys. Thank you very much. I will take a sip now. And Sputnik, you can also take a sip because it's too hydrate. I will gladly share the hydrates with my fellow caster, as you also need to hydrate yourself every once in a while. As Gobshite now tries to pass the disc to the ceiling, trying to get everyone into that offense position at this point, trying to lure the defense of Hellbent out as they now are in the bubble. Gobshite trying to juke him, basically thinking they passed the nest, but he dunks it in anyway. It's now a tie game again. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. This is still anyone's game. What an exciting game to watch at this point.
And Hex doing what he does best, which is drinking water. And I'm going to take a second and drink some water.
I don't drink water. It was cola. No, it was Pepsi, basically. Pepsi Max. As Baguette tries to get it, but
I highly recommend water instead of Pepsi. But it's going to be picked up and the stun coming through.
I don't have any water with me. I'm in my room. I only have a Pepsi Max from work. As Baguette clears it down towards the ceiling, doesn't quite get there though. Hits off the Geo, watching there to pick it up, waiting for his teammates to get into the offense. But Lucky getting stunned out by Quackheads player there. As they pass it back, but it goes a bit wide. But Irony Man there to pick it up, passes it towards the tunnel, but it gets intercepted by Watchdog. Watchdog throwing it down towards the trench. Now Oculalen looking, just not getting pressured, but now he does. He didn't see the pressure, a bit of miscommunication. Middleman throwing it down the field, bounces a bit back, but is still there to pick it up. Is the boss with a nice intercept from Baguette. Baguette throws it down to the ceiling, trying to get it to a teammate, and he gets it back from Watchdog. So they're looking for an offensive opportunity here. Is Oculalen with the disc, trying to get it past the two defenders as he throws it up to the roof, but gets stunned out unfortunately. Baguette maybe there to pick it up. It's Oculalen trying to pass, but gets stunned out and is now cleared down to the other side of the field.
So we'll bounce around, and not able to get that will be Hellbent being picked up by the boss. The boss now doing what he does best, which is sending a pass, and I'm gonna keep killing that line till it's even more dead than dead. So now Locky 11 sending it forward. This long shot coming through. It's gonna be shut down by the boss, and he's now gonna send it forward for this long clearer, which might bounce into the goal, and it's gonna be off the backboard and out of the bubble.
Yeah, with 30 seconds left on the clock, it might be actual overtime this round. Let's see if one of the teams can still try to get a point as it dings off the rim. Almost got a 3-pointer for Hellbent. They clear it down to the tunnel. Hellbent there to pick it up. Maybe they can set up a nice new offense as they pass to Baguette. Baguette on the roof, trying to get a shot, goes wide. No one there to pick it up as they try to desperately dunk it in, but it doesn't quite get there. It's going to be an overtime for round one.
So we will be going into overtime, and that gives me a moment to say pneumono ultra microscopic silic volcaniosis, which is something to do with, like, I guess, volcanoes.
Sure.
I mean, you know best, right? You're a geologist.
Am I? I'm anything but. I fly planes, man. It's as far away from the ground as you can get.
So with possession now is Middleman setting that up, and they're on overtime, and that's going to be it, the first round. Watchdog getting a hand on it, but not able to stop it. So the first round will be taken by Quackheads, settled in this overtime. So now this could go to 3 rounds. I want to see 2 more overtimes. I want to see a really good match, and so far we're seeing it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. What an amazing 9 seconds it took for them to answer back and say, no, we got this round. It's gonna be an interesting second round, and see if Hellbent can say, oi, we're still here. We ain't giving up yet. And let's see if they can answer back in a round number 2. And John Tejada, I'm doing good. How are you, sir? Or ma'am, I don't know.
And Jonah's coming through with 300 bits, and what's up, Tejada? Tejada, thank you so much for tuning in. And, you know, I don't know if matchmaking has been fixed in pubs yet. It was a terrific time for me to play pubs with my feet, which...
Yeah, we played together, and it was weird. I think they fixed it, but yesterday I spawned in the middle of the arena for some reason, so I had to reinstall it again. But I think it's fixed now, because I played a pub with only 50s this time, luckily.
Redshift is doing well, and I did hit a 3-pointer with my feet, and that was definitely pretty awesome.
Yeah, fun fact about him, he can actually regrab with his feet, as we now gonna start round number 2, as the joust will now commence. It's a launch time, as Hellbent will get there first, headbutted down, but it gets intercepted by the defense of Quackheads. Really quick response from them, trying to get it down the middle, but gets intercepted by Hellbent as they clear it down towards the ceiling. No one there to pick it up, but Hellbent is there. Baguette dunking it in with a nice 2-pointer from the backboard. It's 15 seconds into the game, and they're already 2 points up.
We are making progress, Tejada, but please, no questions about Redshift. We're focusing on Quackheads versus Hellbent.
Exactly.
So now
Quackhead. Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Ladies first.
I insist. Oh, thank you so much. So now with this forward pass to the boss, you know, not under pressure just yet. He's going to bring that into the bubble, looking for a pass opportunity, sending it cross. It's going to be into the hands of Irony Man. Irony Man back to the boss, but losing control of it. Gobshite now up to Irony Man. Irony Man losing it to Oculalan. It's going to be cleared out past that backline player, and now it's bouncing around mid.
Yeah, and there's Middleman to pick it up as a reset. They pass it to the Irony Man. Irony passing it across the Gobshite. Gobshite looking for an opportunity. He sees his teammate is stunned on shield, unstunned, and now Boss waiting for a little juke as he now throws it in for another 2 points. It's a tie game again. This is a really interesting game to watch with now Hellbent with a joust advantage.
Definitely. So now it's tie game. We've seen this before. We saw this in the first round, and it's really a good matchup. This is, this has been an exciting game. We're only approximately 2 minutes into the second round. So with this forward pass to Oculalan, Oculalan now sending it back to Locky11. Locky11 looking for an opportunity, sending it to the floor. Baguette with time, sending it across to Oculalan. Oculalan under pressure, getting it off though. And Watchdog not able to secure that 2-pointer. So it's going to bounce out of the bubble and into the hands of the Boss.
Yeah, he tries to get that bottom pocket, just goes a bit wide. It's now cleared towards the other side. The stack misses unfortunately, but the Gobshite stack is, I'm gonna call it the Gobshite stack now. He was there to pick it up, but it's get intercepted again by Baguette. Baguette tries to go for a shot as it goes to the backboard and dings off the top of the rim, but Baguette, Watchdog is there to pick it up and fix for another 2 points. What an amazing try from Baguette as he goes for these long shots. He's been trying those long shots for a very long time now. You see him again and again trying for those half courts or full courts, and most of them hit, and sometimes they don't, but it's really interesting to see. But now joust advantage goes to Quackheads. So they try to slowly move down the middle, wait for the stack, lure them out. As they try to pass it towards the trench, it doesn't quite get there, bounces off towards the ceiling, but he's there to pick it back up again. As he will get stunned out by Baguette, as he will get stunned out again, and then Gobshite trying to pass to Bowtie, trying to set up an offense here. Passing it back now for a little reset, trying to get the calmness in there. As the pass goes a bit wide, doesn't quite get there, but is there to pick it up. You're gonna throw it towards the backboard, but the backboard player is stunned out from Quackheads. Now Hellbent with the disc. Did a little kind of Joker train-ish movement there. No stacks ready from Hellbent, unfortunately, as they get stunned out. But they can still pick it up. And it's now Oculalan who dings it off the disc from the backboard. But get there to pick it up, pass it to the floor. And with another 2 double ding is Watchdog to pick it up at the top and dunk it in.
Talk about those dings. Talk about that, back-to-back ding. And I think Watchdog was like, wait, this is in my hand? Well, I'm going to put this in. So now 4-point lead to Hellbent. And Hellbent looking to take this second round and force a third one.
Yeah, he looked a bit surprised, like, why is that thing in my hand now? With 3 dings in a row. As now Loki goes for a shot. Dings off again, and a player from Hellbent has crashed, I see. Oculalan is not in the game at this point. Gobshite passing it down to the tunnel, to the boss. Maybe this is time for Quackheads to make a quick goal. Quick 3-pointer, middleman in trench, trying to get Baguette out of his way. As he passes it up. Doesn't quite connect in the first time, but it bounces off the ceiling and he can connect it.
Oh no, and not able to find it at the back line, so now Baguette with this long shot attempt, they're holding their own, they're down a player. Looking to get it, and finding it will be Baguette. Baguette has an opportunity at the floor, and Locky11 trying to find this angle, and he's going to get it. So they're going to play, and they're going to play well without Oculalan. So maybe Oculalan's holding them back. Maybe he doesn't. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't watch this and get upset with me.
No. We'll bleep. Can we bleep this in the VOD? I don't know. We'll try. I'll say sorry to Oculalan after. Maybe they're holding him back, but now we need to entertain.
Now we know who the real deadweight is, but no.
For legal reasons, that's a joke, guys. That's a joke. Oculalan, we love you.
No, we love you, Oculalan. I talk to Oculalan all the time. He knows where I stand. But
exactly.
Hellbent really keeping it together with that player down, finding that possession, and just a nice shot below the goal on that sharp angle. Those are some of the best shots to see. Whether from the ceiling or from the floor, you find that sharp angle. It's like kind of like a hook shot, and it's just terrific. It's a very difficult angle to stop, and it's a very difficult angle to make.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see shots like that, especially because goalies normally don't expect them. They either expect a bounce from somewhere or a pass, and it's really good to see some players actually then basically just trying it anyway, and it works, which is quite good to see. Curious to see if Okulainen is gonna get back in, and if not, if they're gonna choose to forfeit the round, they're gonna play 3v4. That will be interesting to see what they'll do.
Yeah, I hope to not see a 3v4. They found that momentum in the second round. First round being in overtime and losing just very, I mean, I guess all overtimes are losing barely. So, you know, they fixed what they had wrong in the first round. They're playing with Watchdog too. Who is he rostered?
He is a rostered sub at this point. They play with him. He's a real life friend of Loki as well. So they have a good chemistry together. And you can tell because Alban hasn't. Which is pretty good.
It's definitely good, and I can't wait for you to set up your new Quadcast microphone after this.
Oh, next game. Hyperion versus Nantes. I'm gonna have my Quadcast from HyperX ready, and we're gonna not hear my headphone mic because this is awful.
I mean, it certainly isn't the best. It could be worse. I have a Bluetooth headset from like 2002, and it sounds like I'm on the lunar rover, and I love it. I love it just for the comic effect. But it looks like Okulainen. Oh, it looks like Echo_unit will join. I don't even know who that is.
Straight from Lone Echo.
It's
a labor unit.
Is that person rostered? I mean, is that person a league sub? I guess we'll find out after the match.
I'm not a league mod. Oh, he left again. I'm not a league mod. I don't know if that was intentional, a mistake, an accidental invite. Who knows?
Maybe.
Alakos, Papa Alakos, are you still in the chat?
Yes. Allez-vous, Alakos, go into this game. And
Oui, baguette. Please.
So, you know, have your echo lower. I can't even finish this awful joke. Have your echo, as I'm like laughing trying to get it out. Have your echo lawyer call my echo lawyer, and do all the paperwork. I'll do all the echo paperwork. This is an awful joke. Like,
yeah, no, there's no saving. I'm sorry.
I feel like I have a success rate of like 5.
Let me flip through my notebook and find the good jokes. The Sputnik section is completely empty.
But the story section is so good. I like how you had the physical notebook there, and you can hear the page. Like, it was so good that you could hear the pages turning. I'm like, it builds that suspense. I'm immersed.
Exactly. It's all about immersion on this stream. I pulled up my instruction and safety warranty manual from my Quadcast.
Do not eat the Quadcast.
No. There's no cooking guide. There's only a safety warranty and stuff. It basically said don't eat the thing and don't blow it up, basically, which is pretty good to know beforehand.
So thank you, HyperX, for the documentation. Thank you for sponsoring the VRML. Maybe we should be a little bit more positive about HyperX, but really great products from HyperX.
I mean, I bought them for a reason, so I mean,
they are the prettiest headsets. They are the prettiest condenser mics on the market.
Exactly. I mean, with red LEDs, I don't have the S. I bought the normal one, so I don't have the RGB with it. But my setup is completely red and black anyway. Mm-hmm. So I got the standard one with the red LEDs, which are really cool. If you tap the bottom or the top of the mic, it mutes. It's
touch capacitative, I think.
Yeah, but you don't have to touch it. You keep your finger above it, and it senses it already, which is pretty good. It's really cool. And then the RGB or the red lighting, the red LEDs just turn off to indicate that the mic is muted. I'm so excited to set this up for the next match.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's what I would like, because on my current condenser microphone, if I press the mic button, the mute button, everyone's like, what are they talking about? If we press the mic mute button, it looks like we'll be back in this game, so you don't have to hear any more from me and to you, Hex.
Exactly. Story time is over. Not really though. We can't stop. I'm sorry.
When
we're together in a cast, it's just a mood. As they now pass it, it's Quackheads with Joust advances. They pass it to Irony Man. Irony Man clearing it downfield. Unfortunately, hits off the Geo, so no one there to get it except the team of Hellbent. So now gonna try to pass around in defense. They do have the score advantage, so the only thing they basically have to do is run the clock basically, which they seem to be doing a bit. They're taking it a bit slower than they usually, but they try to set Baguette up for another long shot, but he gets stunned out by Middleman. So looking around, trying to set up an offense. Gobshite there, passing it up to the ceiling. Is Boss there. Gets stunned out unfortunately, but still gets to pass it to a teammate of his. So he's now looking to pass it towards the shield. Ooh, gets stunned out by the goalie. What a nice intercept from the goalie. But still Middleman can dunk it in with a nice pass from the Boss. It's 4-8 with a couple of minutes left. Let's see if they can come back from this game. It's still really possible to come back from the game.
I mean, definitely, but you know the cards are stacked against them. They've got no fourth player. Akil Allen not able to return. Hopefully everything is all right with Akil Allen. It's just a technical issue, and it's gonna be picked up at the floor by Baguette. Baguette now sending it forward, and Locky with that open goal. So maybe you're right, Hex. Maybe you are absolutely correct.
Yeah, what a great pass from Baguette. The speed and power behind that pass was and the accuracy was absolutely insane. And Locky with a nice goal again. It's now 10-4. Maybe they can hold their ground and force round 3, even though they have one player down. I'm gonna see if I can read something, if something happened with him, as Quackheads is now forcing the disc into a Hellbent zone. Hellbent trying to get a play going with only 3 people, but now the Boss with a dunk, challenging the goalie head on as he gets another 2 points on the board.
And the Boss doing what he does best, which I don't even know anymore. I just love this line. And I hope he doesn't hate me for it, because Akil Allen's back. So now we're at their full strength. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. To QB will be Locky 11, now sending it right to Watchdog. Watchdog not able to find that cross, but now Hellbent is at full strength. So let's see what they can do.
Yeah, as Quackheads there to pick it up. For some reason, I always make a really stupid and bad joke when I see the Boss in Echo Arena. I always say, is that the Boss? The guy who is the boss of his own company? It's really stupid, and I don't know why I do it, but I did it once, and every time I do it, I don't think he likes it. And I'm sorry for that. As now, Baguette is intercepted, hits it off the head of Locky, but Locky can pick it up luckily, but doesn't quite get the clear. As Middleman is picking it up, trying to throw it down the field, but hits the Geo there. The Boss trying to find for a pass, but gets pressured by the defense of Hellbent. Hellbent there to pick it up, Baguette probably going for another long shot. Doesn't quite get there though, as he had a weird angle, and the Boss is there in the defense to pick it up. Pass to Middleman, taking their time to find a good place, trying to stun that stack basically. The clear doesn't come right through, and it's Akil Allen to pick it up as he gets stunned out by Quackheads. Quackheads now trying to boost down the field, going for a 3-pointer, but it's intercepted by Watchdog as Gobshite goes for the shot, and an amazing 3-pointer. It's 9-10 with 1 minute left. Maybe Quackheads can still get this back.
They may be able to do that, and we'll see as these next 65 seconds elapse. So with Joust advantage is Hellbent. Hellbent has Akil Allen back. They just need to maintain this momentum, play strong possession, and come away with the second round win and force this third round. Sending it off the floor will be Hellbent. Finding it at the ceiling will be Locky 11. Locky Allen making this drive towards the goal and just doing a little bit of dancing, and he's going to find it into the goal. And really just, maybe he mesmerized all of that defense, and he was just able to get by them. And that's one hell of a clip.
Yeah, I think we're gonna force a round unless Quackheads can score a quick 3-pointer. It's now 20 seconds left on the clock. There's gonna be a round 3 now.
Most certainly. So, well, they still have 13 seconds. They have to get this 3 opportunity. They have to force this overtime. We might be seeing a second overtime. Can they do it? Irony Man has to make this drive. He has to find the angle. He's sending it out, and he just, that's gonna be it. 9-12, second round victory to Hellbent.
Really, really interesting to see here. It's a really close game, even though Hellbent lost a player for almost half the game. Looking at chat, a couple of questions came up. Yes, Hyperion and Nantes is at 9:30 GMT. These are master players, that is correct. Not Diamond. And there you go. So yeah, really great stats as well. Both teams are really on par with each other. If you look at Hellbent, it's 4 points for Watchdog, Lucky with 8 points, Baguette with 4 points, and Oculana unfortunately crashed, so I can't see his stats at the moment. Watchdog does have 4 saves, and they were really nice saves as well. Really good goalie for the team now, as he fills in for Multi. And then on Quackheads side, we have the Boss with 6 points, 2 assists and 3 saves, Middleman with 2 points, 2 assists and a save, and an Irony Man with 2 points and 2 saves, and then we have Gulpshite with 5 points. Let's see who will take it. I'm really excited about this third round and see who will take it. Maybe Quackheads find their momentum, or it's Hellbent who finds another teammate, perhaps, as Oculana crashes again, unfortunately. Let's see what's going to happen with that.
Well, let's see what's going to happen. So we'll have another time stoppage. And I get pinged in the Echo Arena Discord. And well, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't even look at that. So, I mean, we've got time stoppage. And
story time.
It's another story. Watch as the viewer count drops.
Wait, let me. Okay, can you tell the one on page 15, paragraph 2?
Oh,
seems interesting.
I have to like scan my memory and like a computer. It's like searching, and I have to be like, is this appropriate to tell? Like even the foot story was like, I can tell the story of how when I was in Amsterdam. So I'm in Amsterdam, and I go to get this sandwich. There's like okay, Oculan's back, thank God. So we'll be back with this this third round.
Long story short, someone got pissed at him, but he looked Russian, so they accepted him.
Oh yeah, I think it started with this guy screaming, and I'm just sitting there eating my sandwich, and it was a good day. That was the start of a good day, and now we'll be back with this game, and we'll be
broodje haring.
I do like herring. I do like fish sandwiches.
Yeah, that's really good.
And Richie's saying, I want to know more about that sandwich. I'll
tell you in DMs.
I'm pretty sure only 5% of the world's population would enjoy that sandwich. And and I'm one of them. So this is the round 3. This is the tiebreaker. It's going to be won by Quackheads, but be picked up at the ceiling by Baguette. Baguette now sending it forward into the hands of Middleman. Middleman looking for this angle, getting it to Irony Man. Irony Man with that cross, and that's 2 points. The boss doing what he does best, running his own business, finding the 2 points. And this is an explosive beginning. You see how I combined both of our jokes to make one awful joke?
You're not Palador. You need to give up on that, man. There's only one Palador who makes the Palador puns.
Look, that's not even a pun. These are just awful jokes.
It is. And wow, what an aggression coming from Quackheads. What an aggression. Oh my goodness. They're just stacking everywhere, but they go in for a 3-pointer. It doesn't quite get there though, as it dings off, but Baguette is there to pick it up and spins it into the goal. I didn't expect the aggression from Quackheads to be so severe in that first joust. Oh my goodness. It's a tie game already, 2-2, and 9 minutes left on the clock.
I mean, you are right. I didn't expect this to be so aggressive. And they're starting off with ferocity. Both of these teams trying to find their passes, getting that one, and then not able to find that one. So I guess I spoke a little too soon. So that was the first error of this game, of this round actually. And it will be sent down into the bubble, and looking to find it will be Middleman. Actually pursuing it would be a teammate on Hellbent, but that backline player will come out of the crease and find it. So Oculala now sending it to Bo. Locky 11 into the bubble to Baguette. Baguette sending it in, and Middleman with the terrific save. It's now going down to the floor, and it's going to be slapped out by Quackheads into the hands of Watchdog.
Yeah, as they get it into the bubble and unfortunately whiffs the goal a bit as Quackheads tries to clear it downfield. Stack is there to intercept the disc stun out that the Hellbent player. Gopshine now passing it back for a bit of ease. Doesn't quite connect with the goalie, so Stack of Hellbent is already there. Interception by Loki, but gets stolen by Gopshite, throwing it down towards the station there as they clear it downfield. Boss couldn't quite get that disc unfortunately, and Hellbent is there to pick it up.
So Watchdog now sending it forward to Ocula Allen. Ocula Allen looking at that open goal, sending it down for a clear. A nice pass to Baguette. Baguette will find that. Baguette getting stopped. They'll lose it. He'll get it right back, and he'll find that one and put it right into the goal. So now a 2-point lead to Hellbent.
Yeah, the speed has picked up. I think it's because the pressure on Hellbent at this point, they need to win this to get out of that 10th spot. They're in the 10th place. They still have a lot of weeks to go to counter that, but this is basically their time to prove that they can get out of that 10th spot as they arose from, they dropped from 6th place basically. Loki intercepts it, passes it to Baguette. Baguette looking for a pass down to the trench. Okilalan there to pick it up, waiting for his teammates to get into the offense. Baguette there on the opposite side as they pass the Bowtie. Gets stunned out and picked up by Quackheads. The aggression of Quackheads doesn't slow down. Those stacks are super quick and they're on the disc 24/7 now. They feel the pressure as well that they need to win this third round. As a nice, absolute amazing save from Oculalan from the bottom pocket as he clears it out, gets picked up by Quackheads. That offender couldn't quite get that stun out as Loki tries to desperately clear it down the field.
I like how you went into like a British accent with bottom pocket. So,
yeah.
And that shot coming through, that one's gonna miss. But I love the switch in accents. So this being sent out to Baguette, and it's gonna be a change of possession, and now be picked up by the boss, and the boss sending it off the floor for that clear through tube.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think the British person came out in me. I'm sorry, that's horrible. I will not do that ever again. As there is Quackheads to pick it up. Gopshite looking for a pass, but he gets stunned out by Baguette as they're off. Wow, what a nice grab from Quackheads there as the back pass doesn't quite connect with Gopshite there. Baguette to pick it up, waiting to get his team stacked down. So he passes it down to the other side of the arena, looking for an open clear, but there is Quackheads to intercept, but that stack stuns him out immediately as they clear it down to the orange side of the field.
So you can take a sip of that Pepsi now, and hello David James, welcome to the stream. So Baguette now sending it up to Watchdog. Watchdog holding it at Bo, is now sending it to Locky. Locky for that cut, and he'll find the cut to Baguette. Baguette's gonna take it in for 2. Now Hellbent with this 4-point lead. They would not take the first round. They would play a man down in the second round, but still come away with the win. And in this third round, they're commanding this lead. And with halfway through the time of this third round, so with joust advantage will be Quackheads, middleman to send it up to Gob. Gob now sending it through, finding Irony Man. Nice passing, but not able to find that one as it bounces off the Geo. And Gob to recover it. Gob sending it into the bubble. And a stun coming through on the boss. And Ocula Allen not able to find the clear as it bounces around mid.
Yeah, amazing plays from both teams here as Quackheads is tuning that aggression as they boss with a nice underhand throw into the goal as another 2 points to the board on for Quackhead's side is now 6-4. Still 4 minutes left on the clock. I want to see an overtime. I don't know about you, but I want to see another overtime. That would be absolutely amazing.
I would love for this to end on an overtime, so 4 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time to gain traction, to gain a big lead, but I don't think we're going to see that. I think this is going to continue to be neck and neck, and not actually finding that pass off the wall will be Baguette. So Ocula Allen back to Locky. Locky to Baguette, and they're just finding this short triangular passing in their backcourt as that stack of Quackheads will get locked up. So making this drive towards the bubble will be this offense as Quackheads recovers. Now sending it to Bo. Locky 11 up to Baguette, and Baguette's going to drive that one right in for another 2 points, so they'll extend their lead back to 4 points.
Absolutely, and TW99, thank you for the raid of a party of 7. Really cool, really cool. Thank you very much. as we have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of this game. Hellbent is in a 4-point lead for all the new people that joined. 4-point lead for Hellbent at this point, as the disc is now trying to get cleared out, but Hellbent's there to pick it up. Oculal passing it towards the wedge, but the stack from Quackheads is there to intercept and stun that player out. Don't quite get the disc though, as the player from Hellbent accidentally hits it against the side of the wall there and loses the disc. Now the boss trying to go for a long shot, goes a bit wide though. Unfortunately, Hellbent quite misses the disc as boss is now trying to pass it down up to the ceiling. Slightly misjudged dunk there as Hellbent's pick it up and they pass it down the mid of the field.
So now we'll be sent back towards that Hellbent side. This long shot coming through, that one's not going to be on target. It's going to be picked up by Baguette. Baguette trying to find an angle for this clear, going to get it through this defense, and now bouncing up to the ceiling and trying to find it, and getting it will be Watchdog. Watchdog, who is a rostered sub and has been doing great this round, and Oculal going to finish that one off. So now a 6-point lead, and a lot of credit to Watchdog. I've never seen this guy play, and I'm loving it so far, so I hope I see more of him. He's got a lot of skill and he's got a lot of talent.
Yeah, he first played on Neo this season. He's been a bit switching between Hellbent and Neo, because Neo was his original team. Look, he's his IRL friend, so I mean, that's basically what they're doing. He's been playing very well this game. This entire game he's been playing absolutely amazing, and he fits really well with the team for what I can tell. With his amazing saves, his good passes. As Quackhead slowly trying to get it into the bubble. But no teammates there to be found, unfortunately, as he passes it back to Irony Man, waiting for the rest of his team to arrive in the offense. Now past the boss. Boss getting it up to Nest. Now Middleman trying to get down for a bottom pocket shot. Adds another 2 point. It's only a 4-point lead now for Hellbent. Like I said, it's 1 minute left. It's going to be a difficult one, but I really want to see that overtime happen.
And this chat's really focused on wanting to see my feet. I guess if you go back to see some of my DJ streams, go to my Twitter, go to my Instagram. It's all SputnikKobra, and you can find a clip of me dancing, and I'm pretty sure I don't have socks on, and getting this pass to Baguette. They're now down again, but they're still going to persevere. They're going to find that at 5 meters. The 6-point lead. Oculal has been experiencing a lot of difficulties today, but Hellbent has been keeping it together, and they've been just doing fantastic in the second and third round so far.
Yeah, there might be coming back if they can do it really quickly. It's gonna be almost near impossible. This game is gonna go to Hellbent, but they're still trying to fight for that one extra point. Hellbent now there with the disc. Baguette goes for a long shot as it goes in with a 21-meter 3-pointer, 16-6 with 12 seconds left on the clock. That's a game.
Signed, sealed, delivered. That's the game. I just had to say it a lot better than you.
Yeah, you need to say it. Wait, in the Wii Sports voice. That's the game.
I've never played that. That's the game.
Wii Sport Baseball. If the game is over, they always say, "That's the game," or "Nice shot."
It's like an accentless English.
Yeah. It's the most bland version of English you can get, basically. But what an amazing game. I mean, a couple of crashes from Hellbent's side, but they still persevered and they showed them. 17 points for Baguette, 8 points for Lucky, 4 points for Watchdog, with 4 saves from Watchdog as well. Lucky with 5 assists and Baguette with 4. Unfortunately, I can't see the stats from Quackheads all the way, but Gopshad with 5 points. And Middleman with 4. Let me open the stream real quick. I
can take over. So the boss with 10 points, Irony Man with 2 points, 2 assists to Middleman, 2 saves to Middleman, 3 saves to the boss, doing what he does best, running his own business, finding the saves, and he's gonna hate that. And I hope you say that to him in game from now on. So Irony Man now with 3 points himself, 3 saves himself, but just an absolutely terrific game, going to 3 rounds. And kudos to both of these teams. Kudos to Hellbent, and great job to Watchdog. I want to see more of them.
Yeah, absolutely. As one of their teammates, Multi, said "Mama" in chat, and I have to say, ooh, it's a really bad, but I can't let that line by is their original, is their main roster player who's normally in the goal. But an amazing game. These were two great games, both from Quackheads, Hellbent, and from Envy. And we'll see you guys in about 40 minutes for Hyperion.
Well, I do gotta say, I didn't even see the word sneak.
The word sneak.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Well,
I'm sorry.
so they can redeem the channel points. This is why you gotta bring up the stream manager, and I'll send you the link after this.
I'm just having the website open and watching the stream on mute, basically.
And so, I guess we'll end it here. I didn't see the word sneak, and I apologize if I didn't see it. And we of course know Hex didn't see it. So, well, yeah, we'll end it here. I really killed your send off. But I'm SputnikKobra. That's been Hex 2906.
Disrespect.
You know, you got these numbers. I don't even know what they mean. And,
I told you in the last stream we did together.
You know, that's his pin. That's his pin code for his debit card. So just go get his information, and we'll see you in an hour, roughly a little bit more than that. I don't know. It's an approximation. We'll see you for the Not versus
Hyperion.
For Not versus Hyperion. So I'm SputnikKobra. That's Hex, and we'll see you all soon.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.